Today we are going to be talking about two things. One is dreams again, and the other will be next generation. Um, and these leaks, and again, it doesn't matter. You know what I mean? So I want to actually talk about dreams first. Again, I'm gonna start doing a little bit shorter videos. Um, and basically, let's get started with the dreams. So, essentially, as you guys know, I made a couple of videos regarding the dreams game. And I was online and kind of was like looking at other people review dreams and whatnot. And, you know, I noticed a really strange trend. This trend that I've noticed about the dreams is that people tend to think that dreams is, I don't know, like an RPG maker, a compilation of shitty, games put together, and it has the potential, but no one's going to ever utilize that potential type nonsense. And let me just tell you, you know how everyone says that it may not be for you. That's the new thing to say. It's probably not for you. Everybody loves saying that shit. They love it, love it, love it. And it's funny because, I mean, is there any game out there that is for everybody? I mean, no. I personally love Horizon Zero Dawn, and I can sit there and tell you that that game has people. Some people don't like the game. They don't like it. You know what I mean? And no game is not going to be for everybody. But what I did notice, you know, is that the actual dream surfing aspect of the game, in its own right, it's like a game itself. I really kind of find dreams to be, and I know this is going to sound so fucking lame, but I feel it, I find it to be therapeutic. I started to kind of dip into, the actual building mechanics of the game and what you could do and its possibilities. In my other videos, I was kind of telling you, almost like a blind and a blind review about what you possibly can do regarding the game. You know, and it's so easy to say that you can make any kind of game, and it could be understated that you can say that you can make any kind of game, and you definitely can. You definitely can. But people tend to think that that's an overstatement, or you have to be extremely talented. Let me just tell you the tools for which you actually make anything in dreams is so intuitive, so easy to use, and the tutorials are so helpful. You know what I mean? Um, I'm going to spend some time tomorrow, and a great deal of time, kind of like learning the mechanics of the building aspects of the game. Yeah, and it has a very small single player game, and I know that's some people were actually dinging the game because of that. It was, oh, it's not enough, it's not enough content because, the single player is basically just showing you how what the potential of dreams is and what you could possibly do, and really the whole dream. They want you to utilize the dream surfing aspects of the game. That's what's really happening, you know. They don't want you to just like, play the game and call. They want you to build things. They want you to build things. And going back to what I was saying before, I would even go as far as to say that dreams, the type of game that it is, it's for everybody. I mean, anything is possible, and it's so easy to make things. It is so therapeutic. And it's almost like, you know grabbing a ball of clay and making whatever you want. That's what it feels like. That's what it's reminiscent to feeling. You have a lot of people that don't know what to do with clay or the ball of clay, but you find it therapeutic. You know, you find it therapeutic. Messing with a ball of clay. Whether you can create something really, really nice or not. You still create something pretty decent with the ball of clay. It doesn't matter. You just have fun with it. And there's such a no pressure vibe to dreams. You know what I mean? You are not encouraged to make some sort of AAA game. You are actually encouraged to make whatever you want to make because the tools are so intuitive and easy to use, and there's so many templates, and there's so much help out there. Um, so much help. Whether it's the tutorials, whether it's people watching you stream, whether it's just looking at other people's, creations, whether it's, learning from other people's creations. It's a really cool thing. You know what I mean? If anything, if anything, what you can walk away with in terms of dreams is just knowing that it's a therapeutic experience, kind of like playing with clay. You know, you don't have to be the best of the best. You just make whatever you want to make. And once I learn the tools to a good degree, I'm going to start coming home and kind of relaxing and just making whatever fucking comes to my subconscious. That's how I'm gonna do it. But anyway, on to our next subject, which is next generation. So I go online and I'm looking at all of these fucking leaks. YouTube has a ton of fucking leaks, just a shit ton of leaks about the PlayStation 5 and what it could do, and you know how much it costs to build a console and this and that. And who gives a fuck? You want to know something? The Wii U is the weakest console ever, and yet it's outpacing the PlayStation 4, which is one of the top selling consoles of all time. What does that go to show you? It's the weakest fucking console that you can get, and yet it's still beating the fucking PlayStation 4s and Xbox One's ass. Weakest console. You don't have to be, the most powerful console. The power doesn't mean anything. If anything, you want to keep your count, your you want to keep it all the pricing for your console as low as possible. If anything, you know, it's just funny. This generation and the one that's coming up is just going to be the worst, the absolute worst. When I look at it, nothing but specs, nothing but kind of like faking outrage, nothing but you know, just worried about what other people thinks and what other people likes, so you can be in the now. You know what I mean? Everybody knows by now. If anybody run across this channel, I do not like The Last of Us, and there's nothing anybody can force me to do to make that. I don't like the game. I don't really like it. I find that it's very generic gameplay wise. It has great art, you know what I'm saying? It has great set pieces, but it's a generic game overall. There's nothing, it's not doing anything special. The only thing that it does special is great voice acting, you know what I mean? The amount of hype that game gets is ridiculous, and I guess my point to that, and I can get the dislikes on this video all you want. I mean, it's my opinion. The amount of love for this game, and I almost feel like it's because someone told you that it was the best game of all time that you feel like you have to like the game. You know what I'm saying? It's one thing you can like the acting and shit like that, but in terms of gameplay, it's bugs everywhere, AI. And I guess I'm rambling. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. I just want blown off topic and shit. The point I'm trying to make is that this generation isn't won by power. Who gives a fuck about these leaks? That's the point I'm trying to make. It really is. It's getting out of control with these leaks. You guys need to chill the fuck out. Like, it's really ridiculous. Who cares? Who cares at this point in time? It's not going to make your games any better. It's not. And, I'm actually afraid for the next generation. But let me know in the comments what you liked or disliked about the video. And if you liked it, a sub would be appreciated, guys. Peace out.